What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another late night in the BrewLab with me, Lone Fox, your Brewmaster-in-Chief. And tonight, in the BrewLab, I'm still coming at you from the early access event. Thank you to Wizards of the Coast for inviting me. As you can see over here, I have a lot of gems, so hashtag sponsored. I'm, allowed 24 hours to showcase as many of the new cards and mechanics to you guys from the set, which will be hitting the client on November 14th. It's Dino. We're doing dinos, and I think if there's one of the whole entire kind of new decks that has been pushed the most this particular set, I think it's probably dinos. Everybody's doing their version. So, I thought, why not? Let's throw my hat in the ring and bring you guys some Gruul dinos. I'm calling it Dino Fight. There's definitely more than one way to play this deck, actually. I would say this is the more combo deck version with fight rigging. But you could also play it as more low-to-the-ground aggro deck and play ramp and stuff. And there's a lot of cool little dino support. So this is by no means the final version. It's just something I threw together for fun during early access. And, we finally get to use the Cavern of Souls. Everything in the deck's a dinosaur, so uncounterable. Wow, this card already. I played a deck with some counter spells earlier, and this was a problem. It's going to be great to have as a tool for all my janky tribal stuff. But we also got, of course, Secluded Courtyard, and then trying a couple of the new Restless Ridgeline. Just why not? It's the new man's land for this color combination, and that's it. So what is the deck supposed to do? Obviously get a fight rigging down. We've got Pugnacious Hammerskull, which is a 3-mana 6/6, which is the the typical stats that you need to immediately trigger fight rigging. Hopefully we hit an Etali. If we didn't hit an Etali, we hit a Trumpeting Carnosaur, which has Discover 5 in it, ETBs. Stuff goes nuts. Stuff goes bonkers. If we can't do the cheating things out, we can just play a Hulking Raptor on 4, and then on 5 you play a land and you get the 2 additional green, and that allows you to just cast an Etali on 5. Simple stuff. Then the Skullspore Nexus has been fantastic. It ends up costing 2 mana most of the time, and whenever one of our creatures dies, you get this fungus dinosaur token thing that's the size of the thing that died, and you can double stuff's power. And obviously nice targets for that are the flyers, and of course the things with trample like the Carnosaur. And we can often use a lot of this extra mana that we have. Also we have the Ixalli that can be used for activating dinosaur abilities. We can easily flip Etali into the Primal Sickness quite often. It's sick. And there's so many cards that I omitted that could have gone in here, maybe in the more aggressive version. This guy, it's like a little removal spell. I like that. You just play creatures and they all have a little bit of versatility. Like the Carnosaur here can be discarded kind of a channel ability, and it becomes instant speed, lightning strike for 3 mana in a pinch. Target creature or planeswalker. There's going to be another version that I make that's more 5-colory with Huatli in it. I cannot wait to try. Maybe Naya, Dino's more mid-rangey. There's this thing that gives Dinos haste. Still lots and lots to experiment with, but yeah, this is the first attempt. The only card I haven't touched upon is the Belligerent Yearling, which gets the base power equal to the creature that entered the battlefield this turn. So just play it on 2. On 3, play a Pugnacious. You swing in for 6 with trample on 3, and then the next turn you play another creature, and then you swing with Pugnacious, and maybe it's this becomes a 5/2 with another 6/6 swinging in, and you get none of the downsides ever for the Hammerskull because you only got dinosaurs in your deck. It's disgusting. This card, it's kind of you hope that the opponent wastes his removal on interrupting your fight rigging thing and whatnot, and then at some point, if that they think they've won because they've interrupted that, and then you just play this guy and they run out of removal, and if it sits on the battlefield for a few turns, it's ridiculous. And yeah, I mean, that's really it. A little bit of removal, that's like good with dinos. Janky kind of early access stuff. Let's jump into some games. See if we can't bump into any fellow content creators that we'd know. This time of the time zones, I'm guessing there's still a few Americans that are doing the all-nighter. I mean, I can see Billy's still on here. And I just ran into Swayze before in testing. He beat me with this really cool, like, Mardu sack deck. Nah, that is not a hand you keep. Slightly better, but not really. You want this to be in your deck so that you hit it with this, as we know. This is sorcery speed. 2 damage, or the greatest power amongst dinos I control. Oh, Sultai self-milling. Very scary stuff. Oof. First time seeing this. First time. 3 mana reanimation spell. Interesting. Alright. That's freaking terrifying. That thing can now just attack. Just an 8/8. Just chilling. And it's got this ability, draw and discard. Wow. That is broken. Everybody round of applause for Knight 00 VIP. That was sick. Yowza. Discard my Etali. You. Of course, I have nothing. Oh, wow. That was wowza. Absolutely really well timed and thought out deck with the founding. This Descend deck could end up being a real thing. I've seen quite a few different versions. Broken. Good game lah. Well played. I thoroughly enjoyed seeing that. That was sick. That was sick. Okay. I mean, that's also the best thing about being in early access for me personally, is this, like, you know, when the set is fresh, you get overwhelmed by all the ideas, and you play a few matches against other people, and you see what they're doing, and you think you can improve on that, or it gives you an idea to do something similar, but in your own way. Ashimu. Wow, I love this avatar. Rampy guy. Oh, it's a mirror. I'm gonna absolutely do that, because that prevents his ramp, and I'm anyway a turn ahead. Nice and slow. Just the way, I like it. It's gotta be a target. Every time. Nice, nice, nice. Very nice. Wow, that's crazy how the algorithm just does that. I guess there's a lot of people trying dinosaurs. Oh, you slimy little... I mean, he's just gonna destroy my freaking fight rigging. Oh, unbelievable. Very nice. Very nice. I am impressed. Saving my big boy for last, but he's probably saving his big boy for last. I guess we could go with this guy and the Nexus. Swing. He won't block because he wants to ramp into Etali. And then we can hold up. You know, next turn we play the Dracosaur, and this guy can get you know, a little power buff. Very nice, very nice, very nice. But I get back a dude. Oh, that's beautiful. That's freaking gorgeous. So whenever a non-token, so this thing with the first strike, so juicy. Ooh. Chat, first strike, baby. Sorry. No bueno. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I just noobed out super hard. Unbelievable. That was so silly. Okay, you can only have one. That was unbelievably silly. Okay. I thought he would keep that. He's obviously got another one in hand. That'll be my guess. Nice. You see how you tricked... that was... I made a huge misplay there. That was unbelievably silly. Like, I thought the... For whatever reason, my brain... My tired brain of... Yeah. Cool, we can double chump though. Actually, I'll just... Yeah, double chump. Woo! Could have been a better little discover session. Yeah, I thought this was double strike. Would have been so nice to have the guy stay on the board. Oh no. Okay, I think I need to bring in a couple of these Brontodons then. I mean, there's obviously lots of artifacts. That's unfortunate. Whew. Whew. And then Ridgeline next turn can also buff the guy with trample. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. No, this thing can do something funky. It like exile card from a graveyard. You may cast the cards as if blah blah blah. It's not enough though. It's not a tap ability though. He can bring back my Pugnacious Hammerskull. Interesting. It's not enough mana for Gishath. Gishath. This is another card that I could have put in the deck, which I didn't, you know. It's a lot of this, like, little subtle dinosaur support. Cool, 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 cool. One, two, three, four. think we just go for it here, like boom, boom. With the trample. Can't do the double block. He still takes 3, no? Yeah. Boom. Woo! Nice mirror. Super fun. As you can see, capable of some ridiculous stuff. You can fiddle around with the numbers of things so easily because it's just like all random potential targets for a fight rigging, you know? But I think let's learn from our opponents. And just right away, I think, like, maybe 1 copy of the Thrashing Brontodon for some removal of enchantment. And I think Gishath. It's like a one-of. Instead of the Carnosaur or instead of Etali? I think instead of the Dracosaur. One of Gishath. And cast it with this guy. Or with treasures off of the Bonehoard guy. Or get it off of the fight rigging. I think that's, you know, hit it off of an Etali. Seems good. Let's go. Oh god, I'm having so much fun. I think right after I stop recording this one, I'm gonna try to do a more like low to the ground, like tops out at 5 mana, no freaking Italis and stuff, and get in a little bit more interaction. And then there's that 2-drop that I showed you at the beginning, the signpost, little legendary guy. Which honestly could be good even in just like full aggro without like the whole Dino tribal thing. Ooh, Hexamin. Go follow Hexamin, everybody. Great member of the community. Fantastic brewer. Okay, 1 more land and this is looking groovy. So let's go for it. What was he playing last time? He beat me with my own kind of attempt at some big artifacts, I think. Ooh. Like ramp. Mill. It's either mill or self-mill. Here comes the turn 2 Somnophage on self. I can't wait to try this in a mill deck, like Esper Breach. Alright. We just quite quickly get rid of you. We go for the hope and pray he doesn't have removal. Oh. He won't have removal for... Okay, so it's got to be you because of the cascading type of thing. Oh, he just milled his Boseiju. Whew. Go lack. Okay. It's got the ward 2. Better be removal in your hand, mate. Oh, I don't think you're going very far. Oh, it's... What? What? Dinosaur. Big dinosaur. My own Nexus. Hits the Raptor. Goes to 7. Trumpeting. Discover 5. Hits a Pugnacious. Ooh, yeah. Swings for 7. Alright. Seems legit. Now, let us not make the same mistake again with Mr. Bonehoard here, and then we might get some fantastic beginning of upkeep triggers. Yes. Opponent floods. Untap with Bonehoard. Just Etali off the top. Boom. Thanks to the Bonehoard. Just, wow, so cool. I hope I hit another... I was hoping for a fight rigging. Steal the opponent's Lurgoyf. Use the... That was stupid. Of course. Skadoosh. Okay, so what happened there was I got 2 creatures. I've been seeing a lot of this Sultai self-mill stuff. Nothing has really convinced me 1,000,000%, but there's that little 2-mana fairy that becomes a copy of something in your yard, except it has flying. And it just like, wow, turns into a Lurgoyf in the air. So that's kind of the problem with all of those things. Sticky Fingers, the Lurgoyf, there's a new one now. They're all just vanilla, they don't have evasion. You've got to find a way to give them flying, trample, whatever. Otherwise you got these massive creatures, but the opponent just chump blocks and then sweeps the board. Yeah, better. Yes, rewarded. Can I have the mana for my Hulker? This guy's pretty legit. Ooh. Dynamite! Just block. Find some removal. Okay, nice. I'm impressed. Okay, so this comes to play tap. We've got no other play, so let's play that now. It's not looking good. We're just a little bit floodsies. Ooh. Okay, that's the first time I'm seeing this. Wow, this could be amazing. This is the first time I'm seeing this on the board. This is probably going to be the most broken card in the set. Just throwing it out there. Dinos. Boom. Skadoosh bags. Please give me a Etali off the top. You know. I guess that would be the best. Sitch. Attacks, draw, discard. Puts a counter. But that causes the descending on the thing, so he gets more of these. It's if you descended at the you put a boar counter, then it needs to get to 3. Holy gnarly. Ooh, and we get to see Quintorius. Why, hello there. Exactly what I wanted to see, honestly. First look at Quintorius, ladies and gentlemen. So, whenever you cast a spell from exile, cool. -4, discover 4. Wow, this is nuts. Now it's going to transform. Well, at the beginning of the end step, it will transform. super cool deck, man. I'm impressed.
Time to light up the dark.
Boros, Walkers, yes, please. Cannot wait to try this now. Okay, okay, he's even got them like something in hand, which he can double up. The virtues. Okay. So I guess we just lose. Woo! He can just -7 our face with Chandra. Freaking Chandra, man. It's like, oh my god. Just put me out of my misery. How are we doing for time? I want to play. Okay, yes, good. I'm gonna get a good few more in with this while I'm getting some ideas from the opponents.
Let's go.
Oh,
Let's give it our all.
the bigger the creep, the bigger the sweep. Skadoosh, I get a 12-12. Oh, whoops. Okay, so that would have. What? Excuse me? Why did that happen? Someone help me. Just bam. Straight up, pre-card. Oh wow, this is nice, man. There's Pia. He's even got the white land, plays the Pia, triggers the thing again. Yowza. Well played, opponent. Very nice, Brew. I thoroughly enjoyed losing to you. On to the next one, 27 minutes in. I'm going a little bit longer than my usual with these early access videos because I'm having so much fun and I don't just want to play like 3 games with each day. I've got the nanny till late this evening. I'm going to be recording all day. Ugh. Ooh, Favretto. We meet again. This just needs lands to keep coming off of the top for the rest of the game, but stranger things have happened. Looks like we have ourselves another mirror. Aha. Never mind. Top Tech City, baby. That's a bit of an epic fail. Could be worse, could be worse. Also, if we play... Yeah, oof. Oh, at least we can play the Nexus. Or do we get rid of this thing? Nah. Okay, this is looking more and more like an Alara deck to me, which is pretty terrifying. It could be anything. Badoosh. What did you ramp into? It better be good. I got 2 tramplers. I got a fight rigging trigger. Coming at ya. Let's let the game go on a little bit longer. I guess that was his suicide attempt. Double. Schwink. Oh, baby. That was sick, man. That was so cool. I love those little things, like, you know, the fact that you can use the Nexus here to buff your creature before the fight rigging trigger. Getting a little server issue. Next. I think there's an argument to be made even for like mono red dinosaurs. Super aggressive. Play some removal. So many brew ideas, so little time. Ixalli VIP? Can't say that I know who you are, my friend. Again, you kind of want to keep Etali in the deck for the fight, but, you know, whatever. We can also so often hard cast it with the ramp from the Raptor. So, at the very least... Ooh. Okay, that's not cool. Stay in the deck where you belong. This looks to be some kind of aggressive aggro artifact deck. I've been trying all sorts of combos. Let's see if Azorius is nice. It's probably the Patchwork Automaton. Alright. Okay. Cool. New card alert. Well, we found our fourth land for the Raptor. One more land and we can hardcast Etali without like worrying about counter magic thanks to the Cavern of Souls. Now we just have to survive. I mean, it's a pretty good blocker. Oh, this Cavern. Like, now I just see that 2 blue mana. I would like beef. I really want to cast this 4-drop next turn, but what if the... Nah. Oh, by the way, this card, amazing. It's the new Ambitious Farmhand. Find the plains, put it into your hand, shuffle, gain 2 life, and then later transforms into... Oh, Top Deck City! Come on. Nothing you can do to stop it. Etali, the third and last one in the deck. We got it. Sweet dreams are made of it. Who am I? What do we get? What do we get? A Brontodon and a glass casket. That's just fantastic. Chuck it in there. 7 damage. Cash. I mean, this could be the kind of crazy person that plays like sweepers in their artifact deck. See, I didn't think so. Ooh. Why, hello. Ward 2. Don't have enough mana to use my Brontodon. Now the question just is, do we go for that? You know, like, do I just waste my turn getting back an Etali for fun? I think for your viewing pleasure, This might be the best way to go about things. And then just hardcast an Etali next turn. The ramp on this guy's a beast. 2 extra mana. Yeah. A little bit squishy with that 3, but it's obviously like meant to be the kind of thing that you just hold back as a blocker. I can like block Shield Red, but then it like makes you mana every upkeep. It's like a ramping blocking wall thingy. Monsieur Serafa, so good of you to stop by. Oh, the decisions, mate. I mean, what's more backbreaking? Let's go for the Etali. Stuff it. Maybe we hit another fight rigging off of the Etali. Ooh. Cool. That's an interesting card. A douche. Ladies and gentlemen, Gruul combo group, you know, comboey Gruul dinosaurs. I think that's kind of how you want to build it. There's obviously, like I said, let's, you know, now that we've had a good few matches, and I've thoroughly enjoyed doing, you know, degenerate stuff with Etali, we can just have a quick talk about things, because the options are just so endless right now. I mean, oh, the cool thing that I like is the little bit of crossover with the battles. There's the one that is great in a kind of rampy go big dinosaur deck, the Invasion of Ikoria. Fetch a non-human creature with mana value linear and put it into your battlefield. They've got so many cool like EDB triggers and whatnot, like that could be really nice. And then it flips into this Zilthora, which is, you know, bonkers. Frillback, you know, sideboard stuff. You know, you could fully make a deck where like most of the interaction is like the creatures themselves, and then you just play a bit of sideboard for when you need that little bit more. Like, you know, this is a 3 mana removal. The Brontodon is enchantment and artifact removal. And bring in the frill back for some graveyard hate and some life gain. And then, you know, even this guy that I was talking about earlier, when he enters the battlefield, you can pay 2, and then you give a dinosaur you control deals damage equal to its power to another target creature. So it's, again, like a thing where it's just removal. Then you can just play a very removal light deck, like I have done with just the Triumphant Chomp. And, you know, just try and do the most broken combos possible with, you know, fight rigging and stuff. Gishath and... I think that makes for a really fun deck, and I hope you guys try to take this one for a spin when you get the cards in about a week. I am going to now, as soon as I hit stop record, gonna make a mono red one, so stay tuned for that. But that is going to be it as far as this video. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one with another fresh early access brew. And until then, this is Lone Fox from the BrewLab, signing out. Peace, y'all.